What up, everybody? It's Pastor G. I'm in the house. I want to help somebody. Listen to me. Your emotions have no intellect, but they do have a very active imagination. Now, what do you mean? Here's what I'm saying. When you make a decision based off your emotions, you have to pay a very expensive price because they have no intellect. Now, I don't care what your title, I don't care what your position, I don't care what your occupation is. If you are making emotional decisions, they very rarely turn out in your favor. Now, please hear me. We are all creatures that possess or that have emotions. But here's the issue I want to really deal with. These emotions will have you going on social media fighting these wars that your imagination have created. And since it's such a vivid imagination and you are so emotional, you start revealing personal information about yourself that nobody knows, but because of the emotions that have no intellect, that have a very creative imagination, it'll have you thinking that people know and you need to get ahead, and you start revealing things about yourself that nobody even knows, but you're not thinking because you're so emotional. It is so incredible. You're talking, you are saying my haters, the enemy, she, he. You are fighting imaginary enemies because of your emotion. It's happening right now. Saying things, seeing people have discussions, and because you are emotional and they don't have intellect and it's created an imagination, we see people mouth moving, you assume that they are talking about you, and you want everybody to know that you ain't going. It's because your emotions have no intellect. You know, you got all of your friends. They're wondering, what is up with this dude? What is up with this chick? What are they doing? Because you are emotional. Now, here it is. These emotions, most people don't know. They don't even know that you've been hurt by something. And you think that you are obligated to keep this public tough guy, tough girl facade in the front of them when you are crying your tears, you're crying your pillow out at night. I'm here to tell you, you are not obligated. You are not obligated to do this. You are emotional. Now look, when cooler heads prevail, if you take a moment, you calm down. If you take a moment, just chill out for a moment, cooler heads will prevail. Most of the time we are ashamed because in our emotional moment, we say things, we do things, we are driven by these emotions. We feel obligated. We feel obligated to let everybody know. These are things that's conjured up through hurt, through pain. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Your emotions have no intellect. Now you're going to have all these people, your friends perhaps, that's got all of this good information because you have revealed something about yourself. Too much information because you were emotional. You went to social media so that you can get everybody and let everybody know at one time. You got all these people that's telling you, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't take this, I wouldn't go there. They got all the advice for you in your situation, but in their own affairs, they have none. They never handle theirs right. So now you are not obligated. Please hear me. You are not obligated to keep that facade going. You are not obligated to keep. You just not. You're not obligated to prove anything to anyone. Your emotions are running wild right now, and you need to let your cooler head prevail. So let me give you a solution. Here's the solution. You are a person that love. You were given the capacity to love by God, and you will always love. Now, remember, love is an emotion, and sometimes love put you in a very vulnerable position. And as long as you love, you will always be in position because it requires a certain level of vulnerability. The Bible says this. It's incredible. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse number 8. It says that love covers a multitude of faults or sins. In other words, you should have pumped your brakes a long time ago. Because of your ability to love 100, you let some things go by. But don't let that be an indictment against your character. Don't let that speak to you being weak. Don't declare that you're weak because you had the ability to love. Listen to me. People change on you. They will. You can't stop them from changing. People will change even after you went in 100 for them. You gave them everything. You did everything possible and they still changed on you. That's not a sign that you're weak. That's a sign that you have the capable abilities to love for real. And love covers a multitude of faults. Listen, don't let it devalue yourself. Don't let it make the declarations that you are never, I'll never ever do that. I'll never ever find myself in this place. You will, because you just do your homework this next time. Remember, your emotion have you fighting external wars because of the hurt and the pain of the painful relationship, because you love the thems, the days, the enemies, the haters. They are all nebulous because you cannot define who they are, because they are not the enemy. It's something that's going on the inside. The enemy is the enemy, but that's okay because you are a lover. And this is not an indictment against you. You will get over it. Now listen to me. This does not devalue you. Don't let it govern your entire life because someone couldn't see who you were or what your value was, and so they decided they were going to make a change on you. No, it does not devalue, because there's someone that's going to come that know your worth. Watch, they coming that know your worth. Just because you are not that person's first, second, or third option, it does not devalue you. It just suggests they didn't have the capacity to recognize a real treasure. Now here it is. It's important that you know this. As long as you keep talking about it, the past hurts, the pains, you allow them to live. So let me give you some advice I just heard. Hush until you heal. Your emotions will never have any intellect. Never have, never will. But they do have an emotion. They do have an imagination. But I'm here to tell you right now, you are in the healing process. Allow yourself. You're not obligated to make any statements right now. The only thing you are obligated to do is to get better, because your best is yet to come. Pastor G is out.